So, alam ko mga sangkay, marami ang nag-aabang tungkol po dito sa part 2 tungkol sa anak ng Hamas. Ito po ay ang involvement ngayon ng digmaan ng Israel laban po sa Hamas. Again, hindi po kasali dyan yung buong Muslim. Ito lamang po yung Hamas, mga sangkay, ang kalaban ng Israel na tinaguriang terror group ng Western countries. Ngayon mga sangkay, ang anak ng Hamas ay mayroon pong isiniwalat na sigurado magugulantang po kayo. Ano kaya ito, mga sangkay? Hello, what's up mga sangkay? This is me, I'm back. So bago po tayo magsimula mga sangkay, paki-subscribe po muna yung ating channel. So sa ibaba po ng video na to, may makikita po kayong subscribe button. So ang gagawin nyo lamang mga sangkay ay i-click nyo po yung subscribe, i-click ang bell at i-click nyo po yung all. Ulitin ko, click the subscribe, down below, click the bell, and click all. Napakadali lamang po niyan mga sangkay. At kung kayo ay nanonood sa Facebook, huwag nyo pong kalimutan na i-follow ang ating Facebook page. So ito na nga mga sangkay, tignan po natin itong part 2, no? Patungkol po sa anak ng Hamas na nakaraan nga po mga sangkay, nag-react po tayo sa isang video. So ito, mga sangkay, reactan po natin. Isa po ito sa medyo mga ilang buwan na ba ang dumaan mga sangkay o taon na kung saan inilabas niya po ang katotohanan. Again, anak po ito ng Hamas. Okay, pure na anak ng Hamas. Ibig sabihin, Palestino po ito si Sir. So pakinggan po natin mga sangkay.
But unfortunately, by the time the sheep realized that the shepherd was not their best friend or the protector of their interest, they're already in the slaughterhouse. This is the reality of what's happening in the Middle East. Leaderships of the Palestinian people, my people by the way.
My people, ibig sabihin, isa po talaga siyang Palestinian.
And I have the authority to say this. If they disown me, if they label me as a traitor, they can say whatever they want to say. I sacrificed a lot for the sake of Palestine, of Islam, even of Hamas. I spent 27 months in Israeli prisons. I grew up witnessing the first Palestinian Intifada. And I had no idea what was going on.
Okay. Guys, ulitin ko, ipapaalala ko lang, pakishare po ang video na to dahil mahalaga po na malaman ng mga kababayan po natin kung ano nga ba talaga ang totoo sa sigalot na ito mga sangkay. Dahil nga po marami ang naluloko sa pamamagitan po ng mga content na hindi naman po talaga sila Palestino. So ito mga sangkay, isa pong Palestinian ang nagsalita. Mas maganda, mas malinaw, mas maiintindihan po nating lahat. Kaya i-share po natin.
As a child, I was fed with hatred that Israel was our enemy.
Okay. Bata pa lamang po siya, yan na po. Punong-puno na po siya ng mga salita na nagpapagalit o magbibigay galit sa kanya laban sa Israel na itong Israel ay kanila pong kaaway.
And Israel was the source of our suffering. While the Palestinian leaderships, from Yasser Arafat to Mahmoud Abbas to Abu Jihad, all of them were sitting in Tunisia, spending billions of dollars.
Grabe.
In the meantime, they were sending children to die, throwing stones, facing Israeli soldiers.
Ito po yung nakikita niya mga sangkay kasi na-witness niya.
I was one of them. They used us. They sent us to the slaughterhouse. They wanted us to die.
Grabe. Yan po ha. Kayo mismo ang nakakarinig mga sangkay.
The shepherd thought, how many sheep I'm going to sacrifice today to get the attention of the world, so maybe we get some more funds. So they decided to slaughter 100 sheep, 200 sheep. Then Hamas came later on, 20 years later, and they did the same thing, using children and women as a human shield in Gaza Strip.
Grabe. Ang sakit. Sa totoo lang, mga sangkay, masakit pakinggan ito mga sinasabi niya, pero ito po yung totoo eh.
Then we have now a new mask for the shepherd. And written on it, BDS. to manipulate the international community,
Yan na.
create chaos.
Minamanipula po nila ang international. Itong Hamas ang tinutukoy niya, mga sangkay, ha?
They're very good at doing that.
Naku.
Whether you call it intifada, you create chaos. In a state of chaos, you distract everybody, and the thief knows how to find a way. Same thing now, on a global scale. They are manipulating the friends of Israel, the only democracy in the Middle East, the only true democracy.
Para po sa inyong kaalaman, ang Israel po ang kaisa-isa pong bansa sa Middle East na mayroon pong demokrasya. Ibig sabihin, malaya po. Kaya nga po, ayon sa kanya, mga sangkay, sa part 1 ng ating video tungkol po sa anak ng Hamas, pinakita niya po doon, nung sinabi niya dito na ang Israel lamang ang may demokrasya dyan. Napakaraming religion na open, na hindi po taliwas po sa sinasabi ng iba na pinipersecute. Hindi daw po, sabi po niya.
While the shepherd, by the way, is not legitimate anyway. You know, somebody, they sit here in this house of shame. I agree with you, Mr. Daniel. I agree.
Ito po ay sa UN, ha?
They don't represent the Palestinian people anyway. Who are you representing? The Palestinians in the West Bank or the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip? You are representing greed.
Ang sakit yan, mga sangkay. Sabi po niya, itong mga taong to na nagpapanggap na kunwari nagre-represent sa Palestinian, hindi pala totoo. Ayon po kay Musa Basan Youssef, okay? Sabi po niya, hindi po totoo. Sila po ay nanggagamit lang dahil po sa kanilang pagiging gahaman sa pera at pangyarihan, mga sangkay.
Wearing the mask with what so-called Palestinian cause.
Ang bihira, ginagamit.
You're a liar. You're a Lucifer. And at some point, you will be unmasked. If they were sincere and truthful in their approach towards peace, they would go and educate the Palestinian people, first of all, of the actual history. Not their history. To compare Israel to apartheid of the South Africa. This is no comparison. The state of Israel, I know terrorists when I spent time in prison who had blood on their hands, Jewish people, and they had the right to go to schools and study and achieve higher degrees from Israeli schools. In Jerusalem, the Israeli government give the Muslims the right to worship on Temple Mount, and in the meantime does not give the right to the Jewish people to practice their religious freedom on Temple Mount.
Grabe. Yan po ang ginawa ng Israel. Pinayagan po, mga sangkay. Why? Democratic country po ang Israel. Guys, maging aware po tayo sa mga pinapanood po natin, sa mga nakikita po natin. I hope na maging open-minded po tayo, mga sangkay, because we want the truth na makita ng lahat. Okay?
Israel, before BDS, which is, BDS is only a continuation to what has been happening for many years since its establishment. I ask myself, a country like Indonesia or other countries thousands of miles away, Muslim countries, why are they boycotting Israel? What Israel has to do with them?
Correct.
But they have been unifying to delegitimize the state of Israel, not since the beginning or the establishment of BDS. BDS is just a new face. It's the new mask. I say those people need to be exposed to public.
Ayan na nga po. Kailangan daw po talaga may expose itong katotohanan na ito sa public. Kaya mga sangkay, alam nyo, noon hindi po natin alam to. I think ilang ano na po ang dumaan mga sangkay na na-record na po itong video at ngayon lamang po natin nalalaman. Imagine that. We don't know, and the people around the globe, around the world, mga sangkay, we don't know what is really happening in Israel, Gaza, West Bank, or Hamas. Pero ngayon mga sangkay, talagang nakita na po natin through this video na medyo matagal na mga sangkay, nakikita po natin kung ano po talaga ang totoo tungkol po dito. At dito mga sangkay, mas malinaw na, no? Anak po yan ng Hamas.
They are creating, as they created the chaos and the division within the Palestinian society, and they blamed Israel. Now they are doing it on a global scale
Grabe.
to make everybody hate Israel.
Yan ang ginagawa pala nitong Hamas or mga terror group na suportado ng Iran. Gusto nila buong mundo magalit. Tingnan nyo mga sangkay ang ginawa nila sa isang hospital doon sa Gaza. Tapos ano ang ginawa nila? Sinisi po sa IDF or Israel Defense Forces. I hope that you can now understand ano ba talaga ang nagaganap.
And to turn Israel's friends against it. To turn other democracies against Israel. It's their game. They're very good at it. One of the most powerful tools to stop them,
Ayan na. Paano mapapahinto?
I say, stop giving them money.
Ayan na. Huwag silang bigyan ng pera. Yan po ang pinaka mabisang paraan mga sangkay para pumapahinto. Di umano. Huwag silang bigyan ng pera.
Instead, I'm about to conclude. Instead of empowering them against the Palestinian people, empower the Palestinian people, empower the individual against them.
Ganda ng punto mga sangkay, oh. Mismong Palestinian people na. To empower them, individual.
Create jobs, create opportunities.
Yan.
This is what we need. I'm actually very pleased to know and about this example. Those settlements that they say settlements, those are great communities and great opportunities to create and establish more industrial zones,
Good job.
to create job opportunities for the Palestinian people. This is what they need. They need education, they need economy, they need prosperity, they need to feel safe. This is more important than all the political and religious agendas that their leaderships wear to deceive them and deceive the rest of the world. This is from my own experience. I know that this is harsh, but in times like this, when I see the separation, when I see the division, somebody has to say something. They are not trustworthy.
Yan. Hindi sila mapagkakatiwalaan.
They are the enemies of the Palestinian people. And I'm not talking only
Grabe. Itong Hamas pala, sila yung kaaway ng Palestinian people. Ito po yung kumukupkup sa kapangyarihan mga sangkay para itong mga Palestinian manatili pong nakayuko sa kanila at pinapakita po na kunwari ang Israel yung kalaban natin. Kaya tayo naghihirap dahil sa Israel. You see? Yun yung twist mga sangkay. Ito po ay anak ng Hamas.
about the Hamas extremists. Also, I'm talking about the what's so-called moderate hypocrites. There are two types of Palestinian leaderships. One is terrorist, and the second is hypocrite. And the hypocrite leadership, by the way, is more dangerous, in my opinion, than the terrorist.
Grabe, no?
Because the terrorists, you know how to deal with them.
I agree, mga sangkay. You know, alam mo ang identity nila? While itong hypocrites, mga sangkay, medyo mahirap po yan. Kasi pwede ka nilang sakyan eh. Ganun ang ginagawa nila para po ma-deceive ang mga Palestinian.
The hypocrite leadership, you don't know their true color, you don't know how to respond to them. I think this is enough for now.
Okay. Standing ovation, mga sangkay. Ayan, no? You see, mga sangkay, standing ovation. So, alam na po natin ngayon, mga sangkay, itong nangyayari doon sa Israel. And I hope na maging maging kaliwanagan sa maraming mga kababayan po natin na hindi po alam talaga ang totoo. Well, ang pakiusap ko lang ngayon, mga sangkay, is to share this video para po malaman po ng marami sa ating mga kababayan. Kasi ang mahirap po nito marami po ang naluloko, mga sangkay, dahil po sa tawag dito, marami pong nagkalat na content. So, for now, simula ngayon, mga sangkay, mas palakasin po natin ang boses natin. Pakalat po natin ang video na to para po malaman ng lahat ng tao. Okay, baka may part 3 pa po tayo tungkol dito, mga sangkay. So, abangan nyo po ito. Ako na po ay magpapaalam, but before po tayo hiwa-hiwalay, mga sangkay, no magkalasan, paki-subscribe po muna yung aking isang YouTube channel. Ito po ay Sangkay Revelation. Hanapin nyo lamang po ito sa YouTube, at kapag nakita nyo na, mga sangkay, click the subscribe, click the bell, and click all. Ito po siya, mga sangkay. Yan. Hanapin nyo lamang po yan. Ulitin ko, click the subscribe, click the bell, and click all. So ako na po ay magpapaalam. Hanggang sa muli, this is me, Sangkay Janjan. Palagi nyo pong tatandaan that Jesus loves you. God bless everyone.